The sound of bleating and the cries of shepherds have long echoed across the Alzo plateau, which stands more than 1,700 meters above sea level. Early autumn is the perfect time for sheep farmers to bring their flocks down into the valley. Joseph conducts his woolly orchestra with precision.
There aren't any two sheep alike.
Do they know it's their last trip?
I think they've guessed that something is happening today. We live in the same way as the people who lived here 100 years ago. We have a few more motcons, but it's pretty much the same.
And do you like it?
Yes, I like it. I love it.
His friends have come to help with the big move, and there's time for just one final meal of the season.
There's not a single sheep under the sun like mine.
It brings us a little closer together, because we all feel that times are changing, and so increasingly we have this shared longing.
And so begins the long drive down to the valley. The race to the bottom will take several hours.
And so we leave the fold.
How does it make you feel?
It pulls at your heartstrings. This is such a lovely place. We've been happy here. Going down is always harder than coming up. We always prefer the climb to the descent. Both are good, but there's a time for everything. We just have to wait patiently for next year to come.
The march down from the dizzying heights of the mountain is done at great speed. Joseph has to keep up with all of his 250 sheep.
They're running down faster than we are. They have 4 legs and they're much more agile. I think it's a 700-meter drop from the top to the road. We'll take a 10 to 15-minute break. The joy is bringing them all down to get them ready for lambing, which will start in a month. We'll put them together and let them graze, and hopefully we'll have a good season.
Driving sheep down the mountainside marks the passing of the seasons. In Aregno, another shepherd is keeping watch over his flock, far away from the winds and waves of the coast.
There are lots of people in the summer, but now there are not so many. It's all quiet.
What do you do during the daytime?
I take care of my flock.
Is it important?
Why not? People working in offices are forced to stay indoors. We're free.
Autumn is also lemon season. The zesty aromas from Olivier and his father's harvest waft over Sant Antonio.
Every morning we know what to do. We say hello, and then we get on with our jobs. I pick from the trees, and he sometimes helps with the pruning.
And after a few minutes, you have a wheelbarrow full.
It really depends on how much fruit is on each tree.
At the end of the season, we always come together. There's always something to do in these groves and among the lemon trees.
In Aregno, the last tourists have deserted the streets, and the locals are back out in force.
Enjoy your drink.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone's in good spirits as they wait for the bread delivery.
We have to all squish together because there's only one bench. That's just how it is.
Here we are.
The jokes continue at the village bar. 71-year-old Martin and 81-year-old Nanette have been holding fort here since 1930.
He's been behind the bar since he was born. He's a pillar of the community.
We're still here. We never close. We're open all year. All year.
We're like old oak trees.
What do you mean?
We're staying put.
As the last summer sun sets, Corsica wraps itself in its autumnal colours. And the locals carry on with their never-changing customs.